High in the Himalayas, nestled among towering peaks and glaciers, lies a secret that has puzzled and intrigued people for generations. It's a place of stunning beauty, a glacial lake reflecting the sky. The serene waters mirror the surrounding snow-capped peaks, creating a breathtaking panorama. This is Roopkund Lake, also known as Skeleton Lake. Its crystal-clear waters hide a dark and eerie secret beneath their surface. The name sends chills down your spine, and for good reason. The atmosphere around the lake is both beautiful and haunting, a juxtaposition that leaves visitors in awe and fear. Beneath the surface of this pristine lake lie the skeletal remains of hundreds of people. These bones, preserved by the cold, clear waters, tell a story of mystery and tragedy. Imagine trekking through the rugged terrain, the air thinning with each step. The journey is arduous, but the promise of seeing the enigmatic lake keeps you going. You finally reach the lake, its beauty captivating. The sight of the tranquil waters against the backdrop of towering peaks is mesmerizing. Then you see them, skulls and bones, scattered around the lake's edge, a haunting reminder of a tragedy lost to time. What happened here? Who were these people? The questions flood your mind as you take in the eerie sight. These are the questions that have haunted explorers and scientists for decades. Various theories have been proposed, from ancient rituals to catastrophic weather events. Each theory adds another layer to the mystery of Skeleton Lake. Recent studies have provided some clues, but the full story remains elusive. DNA analysis suggests that the remains belong to different groups of people separated by centuries. This only deepens the mystery, leaving us to wonder what brought them all to this remote location. As the sun sets over Roopkund Lake, the shadows lengthen and the temperature drops. The lake, now glowing in the twilight, seems to guard its secrets even more closely. The mystery of Skeleton Lake endures, a chilling enigma in the heart of the Himalayas. The first recorded discovery of the skeletons was in 1942. A puzzled forest ranger stumbled upon the gruesome sight. Imagine his shock. Word quickly spread, and soon everyone had a theory. Was it an ancient battle, a mass suicide? The mystery only deepened as more bones were exposed with each passing year. The glacial lake, a silent guardian for centuries, was finally giving up its secrets. Initial examinations only added to the puzzle. The skeletons were remarkably well preserved in the icy water, but who were they? Where did they come from? And how did they end up in this remote location? The mystery of Roopkund Lake was becoming a global sensation. Scientists got to work, eager to unlock the secrets of Skeleton Lake. This mysterious lake, nestled high in the Himalayas, had long been a source of intrigue and speculation. The bones scattered around its shores whispered tales of ancient times, waiting to be deciphered by modern science. Carbon dating revealed a shocking truth. The initial results were beyond what anyone had anticipated. The bones were not from a single catastrophic event, as many had believed. Instead, they spanned several centuries, each skeleton telling a different story from a different time. The skeletons were not from a single event. They dated back to different periods, some as old as the 9th century AD. This discovery challenged previous theories and opened up new avenues of research. What could have brought so many people to this remote location over such a long period? This wasn't a single tragedy, but a series of events spanning centuries. Each set of remains added a new chapter to the unfolding mystery. The scientists were determined to piece together the fragmented history of these ancient travelers. It was a revelation that sent shockwaves through the scientific community. The implications of these findings were profound, suggesting a complex web of human activity in this isolated region. Researchers from various disciplines came together, pooling their expertise to unravel the enigma of Skeleton Lake. Further analysis revealed even more intriguing details. The bones showed signs of diverse origins, hinting at a melting pot of cultures and peoples. This was not just a local phenomenon, but a crossroads of ancient civilizations. DNA testing showed that the skeletons belonged to 3 distinct genetic groups. This genetic diversity was unexpected and added another layer of complexity to the mystery. Who were these people and what brought them to this remote lake? One group was of South Asian origin, likely local inhabitants or travelers from nearby regions. Their presence was somewhat expected, given the lake's location in the Indian Himalayas. Another from the Eastern Mediterranean. This was a surprising find, suggesting long-distance travel and interaction between distant cultures. The presence of Mediterranean individuals raised questions about ancient trade routes and migration patterns. The third group's origins remain a mystery. Their genetic markers did not match any known populations, leaving scientists puzzled. Who were these enigmatic people, and what was their connection to the other groups? This added a whole new layer to the puzzle. The lake had become a focal point for understanding ancient human movement and interaction. Each discovery brought new questions, driving the researchers to dig deeper into the past. What brought people from such different backgrounds to this remote lake? Was it a pilgrimage site, a trade route, or something else entirely? The answers remained elusive, but the quest to uncover the truth continued, fueled by the whispers from the past. The diverse origins and time periods of the skeletons only deepen the mystery of Roopkund Lake. It's clear that this wasn't a single event. It was a place where, for centuries, fate led people to their demise. But what were the circumstances? What could possibly connect these individuals across time and geography? The mystery of Roopkund Lake is like a giant jigsaw puzzle. We have some pieces, but the complete picture eludes us. Each discovery only adds to the intrigue. It's a story told not through words, but through the silent testimony of bones. Section 5. Nature's Wrath. One of the most prominent theories is a catastrophic natural disaster. Imagine a massive hailstorm, the likes of which have never been seen before. Some researchers believe that a sudden violent storm could have caught travelers off guard, killing them with large hailstones. The victims, caught in the open with nowhere to hide, perished under the relentless barrage. This theory is supported by the position of the skeletons. Many were found with their arms raised, as if trying to protect themselves from something falling from above. It's a chilling thought, imagining their final moments as the storm raged around them. Section 6. A ritual of bones. Another theory suggests a more chilling explanation: ritualistic sacrifice. Could Roopkund Lake have been a sacred site where ancient rituals took place? Perhaps these people willingly came to this remote location to offer themselves as sacrifices, or maybe they were part of a pilgrimage gone wrong, their journey ending in tragedy. This theory, while intriguing, lacks concrete evidence. No artifacts or markings have been found to suggest ritualistic practices. Still, the mystery of the multiple time periods and diverse origins keeps this theory alive. Could there be a darker, more sinister explanation for their presence? Section 7. Lost in transit. One theory proposes that the lake was a stop on an ancient trade route. This route, winding through the treacherous Himalayan terrain, was once bustling with activity. Merchants, traders, and travelers would have braved these harsh conditions, driven by the promise of trade and prosperity. The lake, nestled in the mountains, could have served as a crucial rest stop, a place to replenish supplies and seek shelter from the elements. The victims could have been merchants or travelers caught in a tragic accident. Imagine the scene. A group of weary travelers, their faces etched with determination, making their way along the narrow, winding paths. They would have been carrying valuable goods, perhaps spices, textiles, or precious stones, their livelihoods dependent on reaching their destination. Perhaps a landslide, an avalanche, or even a sudden blizzard could have sealed their fate. The mountains are unpredictable, and nature's fury can be swift and unforgiving. A sudden shift in the weather, a rumble of the earth, and in an instant their journey could have turned into a desperate fight for survival. Imagine a long caravan making its way across the treacherous mountain pass. The line of people and animals would have stretched out, each step a testament to their resilience. The path would have been fraught with danger, every turn a potential threat, yet they pressed on, driven by necessity and hope. One misstep and disaster strikes. A single slip on the icy path, a moment of lost footing, and the consequences could be catastrophic. The treacherous terrain would have offered no mercy, turning a simple journey into a perilous ordeal. This theory aligns with the discovery of everyday objects like leather shoes, wooden artifacts, and even a ring. These items, preserved by the cold, tell a story of ordinary lives interrupted. The leather shoes, worn and weathered, speak of long journeys. The wooden artifacts, perhaps tools or personal belongings, hint at the daily lives of these travelers. And the ring, a symbol of personal connection, suggests that these were people with families, hopes, and dreams. These findings suggest that these individuals were not pilgrims or warriors, but ordinary people going about their lives. They were part of a larger network of trade and travel, their lives intertwined with the ebb and flow of commerce. The ancient market scenes, bustling with activity, paint a picture of a vibrant, interconnected world. But what kind of trade route would lead them to this remote and unforgiving location? The map of ancient trade routes reveals a network of paths crisscrossing the mountains, each one a lifeline for those who dared to traverse them. This remote trail, though perilous, was a vital link in the chain of commerce connecting distant lands and cultures. The mystery of why they were here in this desolate place adds another layer to the enigma of their fate. Section 8. The mystery endures. Despite years of research and numerous theories, the mystery of Roopkund Lake endures. The skeletons, silent witnesses to a forgotten past, continue to fascinate and baffle us. Will we ever truly know what happened at Skeleton Lake? Perhaps, perhaps not. But that's the beauty of a good mystery. So, what do you think happened at Roopkund Lake? Was it a natural disaster, a ritualistic sacrifice, or something else entirely? The answer might be lost to time, but the mystery continues to inspire our imaginations.